The next option to demonstrate within this home menu is this Receive Payment. I will click this. Now this option Receive Payment, it enables the managers or the accountants to settle payments concerning different sales departments while they are in their offices. Now when the managers or the accountants want to settle payments for reservation sales, they will just come within this option to settle payments, or when they need to settle payments for restaurant and bar sales, they will just come right here. And when they need to settle payments for other services such as laundry services or gym services or swimming services or any other services, they will just come here. And they will come to this first option if they want to make a new sale for other services. But if they want to settle payments of already added sales concerning other services, they will just come here to this second option and they will search for that sale like this, and they will double click respective sale. They will select the payment method from already added payment methods. After that, they will come to click this final pay. But I don't want to receive any payment right now, so I'll go back. And let me show you how they can settle payments for reservation sales and restaurant and bar sales. Now I'll click this. They may search respective sale using this field, or they may search using these buttons right here. This feature of settling payments concerning already added reservation sales, they are the same as compared to that within reservation sales. Let me show you how this feature it appears within reservation package. Okay, I'll minimize this, and this is our reservation package. Now I'll go right here, home, and I'll come to rooms, and within this feature debtors, as you can see, this feature is the same as that within this managerial package. Okay, and when you see this red star in the right of debtors button, it means still there are customers who they have not finished paying their debts. So reservation staff may search for debtors using the same options, which are these red debtors, yellow debtors, and all debtors. Now the red debtors, it means the reserved customer have already checked out and still they didn't finish paying their debts. The yellow debtors, it means there are reserved customers who their checkout dates have not yet arrived and they have not yet finished paying reservation rooms. And these all debtors, it means all debtors who have already checked out and those who are still reserved within our hotel. Now the reservation staff may come and search, or using this option to search. Okay, and all debtors concerning such details, they will appear within this table. Now reservation staff will click respective debtor like this, and their details will appear within this field, so they will know what is the amount to be paid. They will select the payment method. After that, they will click pay. I'll go back. Now for the case of these currencies, you can switch from one currency to another if the customer didn't pay anything while making booking. I mean, if they paid zero amount. If they paid some amount using a certain currency, the last amount to be paid will use the same currency. That's why when we are trying to change from this USD to Tanzanian shillings, it doesn't work, because previously the already paid amount is this $230 which was paid via cash. Now the remaining amount, which is $70 which is this, will need to be paid in USD and not otherwise. If reservation staff want to see more about this customer, will just come right here and get customer's identity for more verification. Okay. Now I'll go back to our managerial package, which is this. Right now, there is difference in searched results. Here it says 2 results for all debtors, while within the reservation package, it says only 1 result for debtors. Why? Because this cell 005 for room 304 is for James Modric, who we updated her customer rating to be Eclipse customer, which is most sensitive, and this reservation package have not access to view most sensitive rated information. That's why within this reservation package we only get this room 310 cell, which is this right here. Okay, now the managers may settle payments using the same options, and they may view more information about this customer like this, and they will select the payment method from here, and after that they will go to pay. Okay, now I'll go back to settling payments of restaurant and bar, which is this. The usage is pretty much the same as that within the restaurant and bar POS. Okay, here the managers, they will select the cells that they want to settle payments, and the debt amount will appear within this field. This $98 is the sum of $42 and $56. If I remove this, you will see the remaining amount to be settled is only $42, and if I remove it, no any selected cell to settle payment. Now after selecting the cells that they want to settle payment, they will just come and click this settle button, and they will select the payment method for settling those payments. Let me use this Visa, and I'll click selected because I have selected this. If I click default, this cash is the default payment method, and the system treats the first payment method to be the default one. Okay, now after clicking this Visa, I'll click selected, and the hint here, it says settling SL, which equals to $42, but I don't want to settle any payment right now, so I'll go back and show you how this feature, it looks alike like that within the restaurant and bar POS package. Now I'll minimize this managerial package, and I'll close this reservation package. Okay, now I'll go and start the restaurant and bar POS package. Now I want to see the username and password of restaurant and bar staff, which is Misha147, and the password is 1166. The username is Misha147, password is 1166. Good. Now this feature within the managerial package, it looks the same as these found within the restaurant and bar POS. I'll come here and I'll go to sales, then I'll go to unsettled sales. Now when I search right here, I'll click enter. No way, this on-screen keyboard is still activated. Now I'll go and deactivate it. Okay, within this settings option, it is this. I will uncheck this and go to save the settings. Okay, password is 1166, and I'll go back to this option, cells, unsettled cells. Okay, when I click this, no any on-screen keyboard will pop up. Now the restaurant and bar staffs will select the cells that they want to settle payments like this, and they will click this button settle, and they will select the payment method that they want to settle payments. Okay, and then they will provide the password if the password option is activated, but if not, no need of providing password. Now I'll go back, but within the POS, the restaurant and bar staffs may settle payments by using more than one option. Let me show you this. I'll go back, and they may come right here for dine-in sales, or they may just come here for to hotel rooms sales or to hotel rooms mode, or they may come here for delivery sales, and they may come here for takeaway sales. Let me go to this dine-in sales. When I click this is our dine-in level 1 venue, which is this, and I may deactivate all the dine-in tables, or I may view the history of that dine-in sales. Now I may search, but I will press enter, and as you can see, there are 3 level 1 dine-in sales, and I may view each of these sales. Okay, but right now I want to show you how to settle restaurant and bar sales. So I'll just come here to settle all tabled invoices, and when I click this, it will calculate for all unsettled restaurant and bar sales of this dine-in level 1 venue, which equals to $98. But right now I'll stop settling, and I'll go to hotel rooms mode, which is this, and I may settle all to hotel rooms mode using this option right here, and it say no any room with unsettled restaurant and bar sale. And if I want to see the history of restaurant and bar sales sent to hotel rooms, I'll just come here to this H, which means history, and I may search within this interface. But now I'll go back to delivery sales, which is this, and I may settle all delivery sales using this option right here. When I click this, it say no any delivered unsettled sale. If there was any unsettled delivered sale, it was supposed to be shown here an unsettled amount. Now I'll cancel this and go to takeaway sales, for which if I want to settle all unsettled takeaway sales, I'll just come here and use the same option. But now it say no any takeaway unsettled sale. So I'll cancel this, and I'll close this restaurant and bar POS and go back to our managerial package, which is this. Okay, I'll refresh this and go back to the home of receiving payment option. But I forgot one thing for these other payments, which is this bottom option right here, receiving main categories. Let's go and check it. Now this option, payment receiving main categories, it enables the managers or the accountants to add, update or delete any payment receiving categories according to hotel operations. Also, the managers or the accountants may customize the already added categories such as this. Currently, laundry sales have been linked to reservation rooms, and they have options which are those clothes items for laundry services, and those options or items have been linked with buying prices. Also, these laundry services are being accessed by reservation packages and payment point packages. They are not being accessed by restaurant and bar packages. For the case of updating, the managers or the accountants may update like this. They may update to any name, let's say Laundry 24 RTT, or they may unlink these laundry services from reservation rooms by unchecking this, or they may customize any of these options. But for now, let's go and see the options for these laundry services. After clicking respective receiving category row, then I'll come to this button to get the options or to add options. Now all these are the options for this laundry service, and I may add, update or delete any of these options using these buttons right here. but also I may add by importing options from another receiving category by clicking this import button. Then I'll select the category that I want to import options from. Let's say this is the category that I want to import options from, so I'll click this and I'll select the options that I want to import, or I may select all, but let me select only 2 of these options. And after selecting these, I'll click import and they will be added right here. Then I'll update for the changes to be successfully saved. And I'll provide the password, then proceed. So we have added these 2 options by importing them from another receiving category. Also, I may update option name, buying price, or selling price according to how I want. Now I'll go back and add another receiving main category right here. But before I add, let me refresh this. Now I'll click this and then add another receiving category. Let's say I want to add halls and conference venues, and I won't link this receiving category with reservation rooms, so I'll not check this, but I will link this category with options, and I don't want this category to be accessed by reservation packages or restaurant and bar packages or payment point packages. So I'll not check any of these options, and I'll come right here to click update and I'll provide the password. Good. Then I'll click our added receiving category and add options for it right here. And let's say within our hotel we got 5 halls and conference venues. So I'll add those 5 halls and conference venues. Let's say the first venue is called 5-star Arena. The second hall and conference venue is called Executive Inn. The third hall and conference venue is called Sunshine Hall. The fourth hall and conference venue is called Snowfall Hall. And the last hall and conference venue is called New Lovers Hall. Because I have not linked this hall and conference venue receiving category to buying price, now I'll provide the buying price as $0 each. And for the case of selling price, let me say we charge $10 for each minute using 5-star Arena. And also we charge $20 for each minute using Executive Inn conference venue. For the case of Sunshine Hall, let's say we charge $15 each minute. For Snowfall Hall, let's say it is $12 per minute. And for the case of New Lovers Hall, let's say we charge $25 per minute. Now I'll come here and I'll provide the password. Boom. Now when I come here to receiving other payments, which is this option, I'll find our new added receiving category, which is this. Now if I want to use these halls and conference venues, I'll double click it and it will directly give me these options to select because we have linked this receiving category to options. Now let's say our customer want to perform their conference event in this executive in venue, so I'll select it. And let's say they will use this venue for 2 hours, which equals to 120 minutes. So I'll come here to provide those minutes as quantity, as this. And this is the total price in terms of US dollar. I may provide customer name ABCXYZ and the phone number. Then I'll press enter or click continue. I may give discount to our customer of about 25%. And let's say they are paying full using Visa. Then I will click this receive. No, I don't want to print any slip for now. So we have added a new receiving category and we have added options for it, and also we have made a cell for our new receiving category that we have added. And when we come within our reports right here for this date, our new cell is this found within the bottom right here, which is this. This is the added receiving category and this is the cell that we have made. And this amount we received it via Visa, which is found within payment method report, which is this report right here. And when we go to view customers flow within customers option like this, when we refresh, our new cell will be included within this customers flow like this. So this is our new cell that we have made. Now I'll continue with receiving payment option. Now considering the previous cell that we have made, which is this cell right here, the laundry service, for the case of extra description or extra option for this shirt item, which we provided extra description or extra option for the shirt as no ironing, it means we could have provided extra description or extra options for our new cell, which is this. Right here within this extra option, we could have provided more description, such as the date and time for which this executive in venue will be used for this cell right here. Or we could have edited the title right here and specify the date and time for which this executive in venue is scheduled for that event. Oh, sorry guys, there is a typing error right here. It's supposed to be double N. Now I will go and update it. I will select the category and go to options. Then I want to update this as this. Then I'll click update. Good. Now I'll go back. Now these halls and conference venues, it didn't load reservation rooms because we didn't link it with reservation rooms. But for the case of laundry, it will first load the reservation room to enable to choose which rooms are requesting for this service. And then it will go to options like this. So loading reservation rooms will be the first step because we have linked this laundry service with reservation. Now after selecting the rooms that are requesting for that service, the next step is to load options for this laundry service. Okay, I'm selecting the room that is requesting for this service. Then I'll go to options because we have linked this category with options. Now for the case of receiving category that we have not linked it with reservation, it will not load reservation rooms. Receiving categories such as this, let's say swimming pool all, this will directly go to options and skip the reservation part, such as this. Nope, right here. So for this, the first step is to load the options and not reservation rooms. And for the case of receiving category that we have not linked it with reservation and with options, it will not load the reservation rooms and it will not go to options. Receiving categories such as this, destruction penalties, it will not load reservation rooms and it will not go to options, even if there are registered options for destruction penalties. Let me show you this. Now when I double click this, see that it doesn't go anywhere. So I'll provide the payment title right here and the description and the amount and receiving from name and the phone number, and I may set up payment configuration right here. Now for this case, payment receiving main categories, I'm done for this. Now I'll go next to these bottom options right here. Now I'll go to receiving payment methods. Now this option, it enables the managers or the accountants to add, update or delete any payment method according to how they want. The system treats the first payment method according to method ID to be the default payment method. Now for our case, this cash is the default payment method. I may update any of the payment method or delete, and I'll click update. As you can see, also I may add new payment method. Let's say the new payment method is called Sweet Pizza Pay. I'll go to update. And when I go to payment method selection fields, I will find our new payment method that we have added and the update for this visa, like this. Currently no changes for this visa and the new payment method that we have added. But when I reset, I will find our new changes that we have made. Right here, the update for visa and the new payment method that we have added. Now I'll go to the next option, which is this transaction currencies. Now, do you remember in the beginning of this video I told you guys that the currencies to be used within this system, the Luxehotels system, are customizable? Now this is the option which enables the managers or the accountants to customize the transaction currencies. And we always recommend the first currency to be the domestic, the local currency, and the second currency to be any international currency that is used within hotel operations to settle payments. Now here I may update all of these currencies, or I may update this second currency. Now let's use euro as our second currency. Now I'll save the changes. And for the big update like this, to be 100% activated, we will need to restart our package. But I will not restart this managerial package. I'll go and start the reservation package to see if transaction currencies updates that we have made have been activated. Now the username here is KCutePamela1155. Okay, I'll go to assign room, and as you can see, currently there is this US dollar and euro currency, but the figures are still compatible with Tanzanian shillings. So we will need to go to the managerial package and update these room prices to be compatible with euro currency. The thing which I'll not afford to do it right now, so I'll go back to square one, which is Tanzanian shillings. And there is a typing error right here. It is United and not United. So there is D instead of S. And then I'll go to update. And this feature, customizable transaction currencies, is one of the features which attracts clients all around the world to enjoy our high quality hotel services. Now for the case of this option, receive payment, I'm done. Now I'll go to the next option within the home menu.